Hey guys, NeusNexus here, about to play some Would You Rather with a friend. I have a friend here. Say hi, AzureBlueFox.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. Yes, if you're wondering why he's very quiet, he has somebody sleeping in the room next to him right now. And so I bugged him to record this with me. So it's all good. It's all good. But anyway, okay, so generally what this thing is Would You Rather with a friend is basically a little thing of my invention. This is kind of the pilot episode. What we're going to do is we're going to read out these Would You Rathers to each other, and we're going to try to convince each other which one is the best option. And if we successfully do that, we get a point. Now, during this whole thing, there'll be a little bit of banter, a little bit of understanding, and so that we can kind of get a general consensus of which one is better. And if they're convinced, then we'll go with Thrive. Okay, so the first one that I have on my screen right now is, all right, get ready for this, Azure.
Very ready. I'm sitting. I'm on the edge of the seat.
Okay.
My butt cheeks are clenching.
Oh, clenching are they? Okay. Anyway, all right. Would you rather have a Jello room or have a pillow room?
Oh,
okay.
That sounds...
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So, all right. So my argument is, okay. Personally, I think you should have a Jello room because with that Jello room, you have bounciness, you have fun, and also you can eat the room if you get hungry. With the pillow room, you won't be able to eat feathers unless you're really into fiber. Ugh.
Nope. In fact, if I were to say, if the Jello room is literally made out of Jello, Jello is not that firm unless it's called a jiggler. Remember how, if you don't know a jiggler, it means firmer, colder kind of Jello, which actually has a firmness to it. And in that case, that would be fun, but you wouldn't want to eat it after you slept on it, stepped on it, and all that.
Okay, so generally, let's see, what I want to do is I want you to convince you that, well, I guess I'm pretty much guessing that you know which one, but the Jello room, especially with bounciness like that, yeah, there might be the dirtiness like that, but I imagine you could wear little booties. Sticky, yes. But I bet you imagine you could wear little booties just around there and just wear like a suit and you'd be fine.
But the thing is, even though it would look cool and be bouncy, it'd be so sticky if anything wet got anywhere.
Yes, well, I'm hoping you're not bringing anything, in there with you because of, well, you. Well, wait again. Would that count as a liquid too? Could you drink it?
What are you referring to?
In the Jello room, is this like, can you drink it as a liquid, or is it just mainly a food stuff?
I'm pretty sure it's firm because Jello is firm. But seriously, if it's just plain Jello, it is not that firm. So it must be jiggler kind of thing.
Okay, we'll say it's jiggler then. Okay, so basically with that, would you rather the Jello room or the pillow room? I've been trying to pedal towards the Jello room.
I know, Jello does seem really cool and look really cool. And if you could choose the color of the Jello, the pillows, it's be very soft. Same thing, you don't want to get it wet because, well, you can't. You have to take off every pillow and then put it in the wash or something like that. I don't know. But other than that, it seems really soft and pretty more standard. Having a Jello room would be really sticky, so I kind of lean toward the pillow because I hate stickiness. Okay.
Well, all right, so I did not get a point then. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. The argument wasn't solid. I'm like, is it sticky? It's fine because the thing, especially with this series, is that you'll never always agree. We'll see how many points we can get up to. Okay, so I'm going to move it over to Azure. You can do your page and you can read to me and try to convince me.
All right, but the thing is, if it's the convincing part, then that's what you want your channel to be. But what was the who is the on either side? Who had the most roasts?
34% actually went with the Jello room. 66% went with the pillow room. So you're with the majority there.
Yay! They can understand me.
Yeah. Okay then. That's a good one. Thank you for noting that about that. There you go.
Okay. This one seems decent. So, would you rather win one day shopping spree to any store, or win a 2-week vacation to any destination?
Oh, wow! That is okay. Okay. Before I have any bias or anything like that, Alright, sell it to me.
Alright, so first thing, I need your opinion on what you're thinking. What's a shopping spree? Everything's free, everything's cheaper, what is that?
For this, I would probably set it to be a everything. A shopping spree would be just like everything's on sale or something like that. Because I wouldn't say free, because that wouldn't be kind of unreasonable.
Yeah, it's not a sale, is it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's the one day shopping spree, everything's cheaper for any store. Not every store, but any store. So you choose one, boom, instant sale. But if you're not, if you don't have a whole lot there that you're going for, you can actually go all out getting a lot of food or a lot of programming, a lot of software or any stuff like that, or get yourself a whole new furnishing for your house. That is downright really good. With a 2-week vacation to any destination, now does that mean it's fully paid for? 2 weeks at a destination. That, and it's any destination, so you can travel somewhere in the world, see that spot you've been longing to see, and it's probably fully paid for. I would lean more for the 2-week vacation, because I don't have a whole lot that I'm going to pay for.
Okay, so, alright, so, well, after thinking about that, I would probably, like, you can always get stuff at a different time, but 2-week paid vacation to go anywhere and you can really enjoy yourself, that'd be kind of more of a rewarding experience. And the kind of valid points that you put up forward about, so like it's kind of wow, brain fart. But yes, generally, the thing was like you can go and have the experiences, and everything's paid for, and you can leave the house, and because you don't really need anything really for the sales stuff. So yeah, I'll lean towards going with the 2-week vacation because I'd probably pick some place that I've never been and enjoy myself, right? So
heck yeah.
Okay, so you get a point. There we go. And
public?
Yep.
Public went with us.
Oh, the public goes with us. Excellent. Okay, here's one. All right. Would you rather eat fast food burgers every night or eat Chinese takeout every night?
Chinese.
Just go right for it. Personally, I would have to go towards eating Chinese takeout every night. Sadly, because fast food burgers, I can't stomach them that much. Like having them every night would be that takeout. If I can include sushi for some strange reason, I want to include sushi in this. I could definitely eat that every night, and it'd probably be healthier for you than fast food burgers.
Heck yeah, because you can add all them veggies. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, but
no.
those veggies. Pasta.
Those veggies. No. This is part of the conversation. You're stating this, and it's making me hungry. So, but yeah, I have to say, yeah, the Chinese takeout would be more healthier for you, and yeah, them veggies. So yeah, okay. So I would go towards Chinese takeout. So you get another point. Okay, and
that wasn't me. That was you.
I see. This is how I'm messing up. Yes. Okay. So yes. So
plus burgers are made meaty, and I am vegan.
Okay.
It's kind of one-sided, so you kind of chose the point for yourself.
I chose it, yes, but also the popular vote was on my side, 58%.
All right. Here's a good one. If you ran a society, would you rather have your society focus on culture, art, literature, music, films, etc., or have your society focus on science?
Ugh.
Now, the thing is, science is good because then we can learn more, but this doesn't mean that if I choose a society for me, it doesn't mean that the world doesn't grow through science somewhere else. The thing is, science is good for learning and gaining things of such knowledge and know-how, and heck, making new things if they can. But for society, I love music. Films are entertaining. Literature, I mean, I'm guessing that's like art, writing books and such that. And art for beauty. I'd lean more for a society of culture because I just love beauty and music and stuff. Well,
generally, especially with being towards culture, arts, and stuff like that over science, just kind of thinking about that, I think now is it specifically say anything that you can't have? Like, says, would you rather this or this? I understand that, but could one grow out of the other though? Because you can there could be a culture of science, right? Like that could, that's the kind of thing. And so it kind of brings the thing is, could one contain the other though? And so that's the only problem I kind of have with this one. Something could bloom out of the other. If I had to go straight, I have to agree with you on the culture part, but I'd say that science stuff could probably bloom out of the other, because either could be a culture of science. So, but for the purposes of just culture or something like that, I'll have to go with your point of view for that one. Okay.
Beauty in the world.
There you go.
And the world leans towards science by 1%. Like, it's 49 to 51. So it's more for science. So I don't get the public point, but I got your point.
This is also I'm mentioning this is a pilot episode, so if it's not something you guys like, let me know. Would you rather be invincible or be invisible? Note, in both cases you'll be mortal and die at the same age. Being invincible just means you're immune to physical harm. Invisibility can be turned on and off at will. Okay, I just wanted to note that. Well, think about it this way. Trying to put pedal towards you. I'd kind of go towards invincibility, where in the sense that, well, apparently you can still die, but from physical harm, so you probably die not just. You have a very long life. Getting by cars, falling off buildings. Your body could withstand so much, and imagine the good that you could do for being invincible like that. Like, there's a cat out in the street or something like that, and a car's about to hit it. You could run in front, stop the car, because you're invincible, that you don't get hurt, and you save the cat. You could do so much good with that invincibility. Whereas the invisible part, yeah, you can turn it on and off, but it can be mainly good for pervert and just playing tricks on people. So I'd say invincible, really.
I lean for invincibility because I'd like to be the one. Because here's the thing, even though I said I don't like being overpowered, if I had the ability or had the power, I'd always want to be not being the one to show the people that think they're all that, and just stop them on that, so they feel like they're thinking they're all that, and then I just step in and go, no, stop it. And if they try to just show up onto me and I'm just invincible, then mainly they're just going, hey, what the heck, what's going on? And mainly I just shut them down as best I can, being in a more, what's the word? I'd say being more of the adult, being more of the mature person, being like someone's being the meanie, being the bully. Just use this invincibility to show them, just don't, because there's always someone that can be better than you, and you don't like being bettered to you, so don't do it to them. I don't know. That's just kind of my thing. Plus, I can also use it to do that. But being, going in front of a car to save a cat, yes, the cat is saved, but then the car gets crashed. Lots of money goes towards the person. I don't want the cat to get hurt, but the car gets crushed. The person inside could get harmed. Everyone in the car could be harmed. So much can happen during that kind of event. Sad all around. Yes.
Well, that's the truth of it. But I would imagine that, especially if you being invincible and knowing that you're invincible, I imagine that you could position yourself in the sense that you could stop the car from taking serious damage, because they'll try to stop you, right? But I'm just saying in the best case scenario, where you could save someone's life from that and not prevent any further life, I still think invincible would be more beneficial. And I'm guessing you're leaning towards that too, from what I was hearing from you. Okay. No, it's just basically with the points that you're saying with that, you're leaning towards invincible, I'm guessing.
I prefer to be invincible. I was just talking about that event where the car, if you try to stop it, it could hurt the inside too. So
that's what I was thinking. You're leaning toward being invincible. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that means a point for me.
Point for you.
But yes. Percentage on that one, 56% agree with me. Boom.
Would you rather be a ghost or be a demon? If you're a ghost, you're pretty much like you're dead and you're intangible things. So, by being a demon, people religiously, I mean, you don't have to be evil, but people religiously would think, oh my, he's a demon. God be slaying you, but you might just have demon powers or look demonish. I don't know. So, to be a ghost, be pretty much dead, be intangible and stuff like that. I'm guessing. Like, haven't there been like ghost stories where ghosts have been able to manipulate things in the world?
There's kind of a thing going around with ghosts. There is the corporeal stuff. Typically, they're on a different plane of existence. Typically, ghosts are, and typically they can't manipulate matter on our side unless they're vengeful. Anger usually causes so they can manifest in our realm. So I would say, like, under certain circumstances, yes, they can interact with us and do that. So but with demons, I'm guessing they're physical, already in our realm. And when you think about it, a demon is a spirit, a kind of dealio. So you basically kind of have a straight ghost, and then you have a straight demon. Now, for the basis of this one, I think the demon will be just plain standard, like demon, like you would see in any horror movie or something like that. So I see what you mean, like with kind of the ghost thing, where the kind of intangible. Yeah, they can't be hurt or like that. Demons can, depending on the type of demon. So it's kind of with this one where there's so many different specifics to it that you kind of got to dumb it down to just simple ghost and intangible, demon, freakishly powerful and scary.
Yes, but the thing is, you are being the demon. So if your heart is still good, you're just a demon.
That is very true. Okay. So,
would you rather be known and looked and seen as a demon from firsthand? Because looks are something that people look at first, and so you have to be able to have all this power and ability and good heart, even though. But people will see you as a demon and probably have not the best first impression on you. Being a ghost, let's just say, in this sake, being a ghost, you can be in the world and being seeable, I guess, and probably not be able to touch things. I don't know. What would you be your preference on this, just for this question alone? Because ghosts could be many different things.
Let's say, for the purpose of this, would you rather that a ghost is just a typical, like, ghostly spirit. Let's say they can't normally touch anything, so they can't really interact with their realm. But if they're an angry, vengeful ghost, they can manipulate matter. So we'll go with that, saying that they're just a standard ghost, unless they get really angry.
Okay, so being as that may, and will you be able to be seen as a ghost?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yes. Okay. Ghosts can choose to be seen. So,
what would be your preference? Being a ghost, still look who you are, but be transparent, I guess, and such like that? Or would you be a demon to have probably the powers of a demon? Let's just say this: you have the powers of a demon, but you still have your personal being, personal morals and such, but you look like a demon. Horns, tail, probably something like that. Red skin, maybe. He doesn't have that red skin though. That's just more cartoonish, demonish.
Okay, well, so we'll say for the purposes of this that it could be any type of demon, kind of like that.
Horns at least.
Yeah.
Tail maybe.
Horn. Yeah. Okay. Personally, I'd rather not be dead. I like to be able to touch stuff because I like stuff. So I think I'd lean towards being a demon and like that, because I really don't care what people think of me anyway. So being a demon, even with my horns and some abilities, yeah, there's a certain point where it might start bothering you about your personal appearance like that. But other than that, I think that, especially with your demonic abilities, you don't know because we're not, for the sake of this question, we're not going to go into specifics about powers or anything. But generally, with that same kind of deal with the invincible question that we did, you could use those to benefit people. You could save people, even though, because it's your own personal morals. Even if you're a demon, you might still want to save people. You might want to help people. So therefore, I think I see more benefit as saying to be a ghost. Yeah, Casper is a friendly ghost, but can he do anything? Really?
Hey, what if we can, as a ghost, since we have a power as the demon, why not say the ghost has the power to, inhabit objects?
That
would be interesting.
Possession.
There you go. So let's say the ghost has the power of possession, while the demon has, well, whatever powers demons would have, like say force or.
Sadly, demons do have possession powers most of the time. So really, it's more okay. Trying to go with the way like that. Spirits are more towards possessing. Well, ghosts can possess things and stuff like that willy-nilly. Usually with possession, it's usually taking kind of an evil moral where they can take over someone's body and...
But remember, this is our morals. This is our morals in this. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Still, I still say go demon. I would totally go demon. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I have a personal preference. One of my early animes that I used to watch was Inuyasha, and just like when you said like demon, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my jam right there. I totally, even though I could totally be a demon, I'd still be a half demon with a kick-ass sword. There you go. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to sell it to you, man.
You're trying to sell it to me. Okay, so but yeah, so are you trying to sell me Ghost?
No. I was actually leaning towards demon, but then the thing is, if we are giving the ghost ability to possess an object, being like if I'm a ghost, I can go inside, let's say a lamp, turn on and off. That's kind of prankster wise, but I can also become physical if I take over, like let's say a dummy body. I think I might like the ghost. I was leaning towards demon at first, but then when we added like the ability that the ghost can possess things like an object, I think I might be
No. You cannot change it. You cannot change.
No, I said I was until. Come on, there could be flip-flops before we press the OK. So this is my question to you.
I know, and you're spitting on it. But so originally you were going with demon. I am going towards demon, so therefore I will still give you the point.
No, you can't do that. I'm gonna go for the public point. If let's say the public point is for demon, then you win the point. But I'm gonna lean towards ghost because it's not like it matter to me about the demon's looks or the power thing, but because it'd be interesting to possess an object myself. I don't know. Fine. I really don't know now.
It's this thing about debate things. Sometimes your mind can be changed.
Alright. I would be leaning towards ghost, but I still would like to be a physical being, so demon.
Okay.
And it was the ghost.
And the ghost was the more one? Okay, yes. So, alright, so I guess no points then, because you want to go that way. We'll do another me and then another you, and then I'll end this one. Would you rather live in a treehouse or live in a floating boathouse? Assume neither is a bad place to live. You probably have difficult time getting the mail. Personally, before you say anything, I'm going to go, I want to kind of throw, living in a floating boathouse would be amazing. Because, alright, I'm going to put in for this one that you can actually steer and move your boathouse. It doesn't just on the water, you can actually move it around. Like, you can have access to travel, go different places. You can just go in the ocean if you want to. Security. Your house is, won't be attacked by thieves unless they're pirates. And you have to be very careful where you're putting your boathouse. Also, as I said, with mobile, you can see so many different places. Benefits, you could fish, you could, bring all kinds of stuff like that. There's so many different awesome things you do with that. With a treehouse, it's in one static spot in the tree, and it has to be in the tree forever. It doesn't move. You don't really like that. Thieves know where you live. Your boathouse, you could say, you could be one day, you could be here, and then suddenly 5,000 miles away somewhere else. So I'm throwing it towards living in a floating boathouse.
Believe me, I may like nature, but I actually do love water. The sea is probably not the same as the... I don't know. It's not like I don't like the ocean, because if I were to choose... I know this is not the same subject. If I were to choose to adventure the space or adventure the ocean, I prefer the ocean. Nothing against space, but I prefer the ocean because that is just downright interesting to me. But then we're talking about living on the water, and I love the sound of water. And plus, travel would be nice around the water. Of course, you need to do a really good secure your house to a shoreline, unless you hope just to hope that your house does not float away. But other than that, you have a constant rocking, sloshing, water-sounding motion while you're in your house always. And I love water. Hopefully, it doesn't die down, the enjoyment of it. But other than that, I love water.
So
boathouse for me.
So you're totally going with the boathouse. So I totally sold.
No, you didn't sell it to me. I already was leaning towards it anyways.
Ha, but still, I made valid points which you took into account. Ha!
Fine, go ahead. You take that point.
Okay, alright.
Alright, so this one will all depend, because, yeah, I think this is pretty good, but maybe not. You decide with me.
Okay.
Would you rather lie every time someone asks you a question, or tell the truth?
Would I rather lie every time someone asks me questions, or would I rather tell the truth every time?
Oh, every question.
Every question.
Yeah, mainly it's the lie every question or the truth every question.
Ooh, wow. That's a difficult one.
Because
okay,
people lie.
Let me hear your points. Let me hear your points about this.
Yeah. So the reason why people lie in the world is because they know that the truth could hurt them when you prefer for them to be happy, and even though the truth is good and they might want to know the truth, sometimes you give them a lie, or a white lie as they call it, a light lie, sometimes just so they don't worry too much, because if you know the end, you might want to little lie to your little ones or your friends, just so they don't worry too much. Or maybe I'm looking at lies in the good sense, instead of just being a downright jerk about it.
Yeah.
So if we're lying every question, then they will never know the truth of how you really feel or what you really know. If you tell the truth, then they will know what you know. But then if you have something that you prefer not to say, and they ask you that question, you can't hold it back. So that's the hard thing, is that I would love to tell the truth always, but then I'd be regretting on anything that if I ever told the truth about. But the thing is, the reason why I'm leaning toward truth is because I prefer truth, even if the truth would hurt, or they prefer not to hear that. But then you will know who your real friends are, because they will have understanding. Yeah, because my morals are good, but there are some things I don't say because I'm either embarrassed or dreading or something about that. But that's why I lean towards truth, because I prefer truth. But if I lied every time, yeah, then no one will really know the real me. So that's why I'm leaning towards the truth always, even though I know the consequences. What's your choice?
I think, after laying both sides, I really think it's kind of 50-50 for me. Because, you really some really valid points for one, and you really had some valid points for the other. So it kind of put me in the sense that I kind of don't really know. But I think I'll know what I'll do with this one. Okay.
Pass?
No, I'm not going to pass. No, I'm going to do something different with this one. Okay, so I'm going to end this episode here, but I'm going to let you guys in the comments decide which would be the better option. So,
pulling that card, huh?
Yeah. So in the comment section for this one here, I want you to comment and say which one would you rather. Okay? I want to thank AzureBlueFox for joining me on this impromptu recording session of this, and it was really interesting and kind of brought some really valid points across. So thank you.
And we get to learn about each other a bit more.
So what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we learned about each other. Yeah. I was like, what? We learned about bodies. What? Oh. Oh no. Daddy, not again.
Want to be the trash can?
I will be the trash can. Alright, well, in a moment there'll be annotations to other stuff that I've done like this on my channel, and the most recent video I'm going to end off this video off by saying, this Canadian here is rooting for your bacon. See you later, guys.